What is going on, guys? I'm your boy Sully, and today I'm back bringing you another Battlefront video. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's been a while since I've actually played the game, so I've decided we're going to hop into some Drop Zone because it's a game mode that you guys haven't seen on my channel yet. Effectively, it's like Drop Zone on COD. You have to capture points and then hold the points and capture more than the enemy team. So we're in the ice caves on Hoth, I believe this is. And basically, the meaning of this video, I do have like a topic to talk about. And effectively what it is me talking about what I want to see in Star Wars Episode 8 after how Episode 7 finished and where I think the series should continue going, and basically just me talking for the next like 5 to 10 minutes about the new Star Wars and, like I said, where I think it should go and what I want to see from it. So, right, I ranked up. I don't know when or how, but the game started, so let's just get into it. But, yeah. Effectively, we all know how the last one ended. It ended with Luke and Rey on the island. Luke's been found. Oh, it has been a while since I played. I don't even remember the buttons. But Luke and Rey on the island. Rey shows Luke the lightsaber. Luke doesn't actually say anything, and then that's the end of the film. So what I want to see first off is more Luke. That's obviously going to be the most likely thing, just because of how the last one ended. But it would be nice for it to be quite centered, similarly to Yoda and Luke, with Rey and Luke on this island, or potentially even going to Dagobah or something along those lines. That would be quite nice. It would be a nice little throwback. But a lot more Luke, effectively. Oh wow, I nearly completely destroyed him. But yeah, so that's the first main thing I want to see. In terms of like original characters, I want to see a lot more Luke. I kind of want to see more of Leia as well, because we didn't get to see too much of her. We know she's this general now with the new Rebel army. And no matter what, we'll always see her as this princess, but we need to see her like during this grieving process. She's lost her son, her husband, basically her livelihood. And the likelihood is with Leia, she'll probably just throw herself into her work, get back into doing more for the rebellion, and just trying to better things for the galaxy, because that's all she's ever done. It's probably what she will continue to do, and that's most likely the way it will go with Leia. I'm curious as to what will be happening with Chewbacca, just because of the situation with Han. Rey's obviously going to be training, so probably won't spend too much time with him. But then I feel like Chewbacca and Finn will spend quite a lot of the next movie together. As to what would happen in the next movie, I'm not sure. In terms of like First Order characters, I really want to see more of Phasma. Phasma was this ridiculously hyped character, looked completely awesome, and you guys saw me talking about it in my video, my overall review of the film. Phasma was a character I was really, really excited for and felt quite let down by, if I'm honest, because she was really overhyped, like this really new, exciting female character, female badass character, and then just a complete letdown in the movie. There wasn't enough of her. She didn't feature enough. Her storyline just wasn't good, in my opinion, as a character. So we need to see her develop, get her out of the trash compactor, or wherever the hell she ended up, and get her to be more of a Boba Fett. Like, that's what we need. Genuinely what we need. We're playing like absolute arse this game. We're not playing the objective at all. So I remember in the beta, this was like the first thing I played, and I like didn't lose a game of it. So it's weird like talking and having an actual commentary, but we aren't playing particularly well either, to be honest. I haven't played this map before either, which doesn't help. But yeah, I want to see what. I'm curious about what happens with Kylo, because obviously he's injured now. He has this scar. There's a lot of stuff about his mask, what that's going to be like. But personally, I want to see him grow into a lot more of an evil character, not someone who's quite moany or bitchy or whatever. Like, I understand he's young. He just idolizes Darth Vader. That's the reason he's in the position he's in. But it would just be nice to see him like, again, develop as a character. And that's the whole point of having a trilogy. It's the whole point of having more than one movie, is that it opens up these opportunities for character development, and that sort of thing. But I mean, when characters are this big in the story, it's quite risky to leave it so late to develop them. Let me try and reclaim this base. Don't think we're going to do it. Oh man, I was playing quite well there. But yeah, the new Star Wars, like, obviously the last one could be improved. Obviously, with all the points I mentioned in my review, like character development, but they did enough for what they had to do to continue the series and the franchise, like to keep it at a good stage. And another thing that I'm like excessively curious about is Supreme Leader Snoke. There is a lot of theory currently right now as to like who this guy is, whether he's a character we've heard of before, what he actually looks like, because he's obviously not this like 75-foot tall projector of a character that we've seen. So it'll be nice to see what he ends up looking like, whether he's like really tiny or just something. Like, it would be just be nice to see what's going on with him. Someone's going to come in on the flank. Oh my god, we captured a pod. Well played, guys. But yeah, that's what I want from Snoke. I actually want to find out who Snoke is. If they leave it like another movie, I'd be quite annoyed. Because there's so much hype about it at the moment. It makes sense. It would just like get people to want to see the third movie more. But it would just be nice to actually find out more about this character who we've seen like quite a few times in the last movie. Just don't know anything about. Whoa, that nearly killed me. Holy fuck. But yeah, so basically we want to see more training. We want to see Rey get better with the Force. Finn, I want to see him like stick to the sort of character he is, stay the funny, like jokey character. I want to see him like keep up this banter with Rey. I don't really want them to get together particularly because I don't want it to turn into like a love story. But that's what a lot of the Star Wars have had, so it would make sense for them like to do so. But I feel like it would just make it too easy and too predictable, and yeah. Where the hell am I going? I'm gonna fall off the map. Oh no, I'm not. Oh man, I stopped shooting at him. But yeah, want to see more lightsabers. Want to see, well, not more lightsabers. Want to see more training, more like Force using ability. I want to find out what Maz is about as well, because she was quite an intriguing character for me. Because we know she's Force sensitive, and she said she's new Jedi, which is quite intriguing for me. I want to find out more about her. I want to see what she can do after like her livelihood was completely destroyed in the last movie. I want to see how she can rebuild, what she can do, and where she goes as a character as well would be very, very nice to see. So a lot of what I've said has just been repetition of my review. Just a lot more character development. Obviously, we want to see more of Luke. We don't want them to overdo it with the original cast, though, because they had a really nice balance in the last movie. I thought it was done really well in The Force Awakens. They didn't overdo it, like I said. They kept it really nice, really balanced. There was a good mix of old and new, and it was done not to perfection, but it was done really, really well, in my opinion. How's that guy not dead? Alright. Well, as you can see, I'm still really bad at this game. I haven't played in a while, like I said. But I mean, this is quite poor. So that's basically it. the three main things: character development, more of Luke and Rey, more Phasma, more Hux, more Ren. I want to see Ren become really, really badass. I want to see him sort of become like a Darth Vader. Because, I mean, he's idolized him for so long, it would be a shame for him not to. But that is it, guys. I didn't think the game would end there, but it has. We ended up going 13-13, which isn't the best, but I mean, this is just a simple video. A lot of it's quite repetitive and quite boring, but the three main things I want to see are character development, more Force training for Rey, more Force-sensitive characters like introducing themselves in the movie, and yeah, that's basically it. They're the main two things, because I really liked how the first one was made. I liked how not too much was revealed. There was quite a lot of intrigue. There was quite a lot of new characters as well as mixed with the old, and there was a really good balance to it. So that's what I'm really hoping for the next Star Wars. That's what I'm really excited about for the next Star Wars. And if you guys have any ideas or tell me what you'd want to see, then tell me in the comments below. As always, I've been your boy Sully. This has been some Battlefront and me talking about what I want to see in the new Star Wars movie. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.